How has the role of a modern day cricketer changed to you?
Wow.
What would you say is different to maybe what it was 10 years ago even?
I think you probably got to go back further than that. I think now, because of how many different competitions there are, there's obviously, T20 cricket added another format to it. The demands of the sport, like this day and age compared to what it was 15, 20 years ago, is a lot higher. So I think just naturally the progression that you've seen is that the guys are just more athletic. Not saying that they were any less skillful or more skillful now. I think it's just that natural progression of the sport, is that it's because it's so much more than what it was. The guys, the younger generation especially now, they're just like brought up on this, like, they're just more athletic, I think.
The education around being a professional is way easier to get around. So nutrition, how you look after your body, your training, your mindset going into games, the technique side of things, everything's come along so far based on the education you get around the game.
Yeah.
And social media has played a part in that, obviously, but just general progression of sport as a whole around the world. Any sport, the levels are getting higher now. People are pushing boundaries. Every game, they're trying to do something special. So,
But I see that even in you guys. We've been hanging out at this hotel all day with gym sessions. You guys checking what you can eat, wrappers, packets of things. It's like it's 365 days a year, isn't it? You're always on it.
Potter bringing his bloody ginormous family-sized bowl of oats.
gruel.
The most oats you've ever seen.
Does take a massive part, but there is a lot more resource available to current players to access that. There's many things that social media has done in a positive light for the game, but I think the spectacle that modern day cricketers are put on now, it kind of makes us more vulnerable to kind of remarks, and it makes guys have to be a bit more mentally resilient. I don't think that would have, not necessarily saying like there wasn't newspapers where they'd write horrendous things and stuff 15, 20 years ago, but now it's just there. Everyone has a phone. You're only a flick of a message away from completely ruining someone's ego or their confidence. So there's downsides to the social media.
Yeah, of course. I think people feel protected behind a screen, don't they? So it's easier to say something they might not say or even think in person. But I guess that's the reality of the world we're living in these days.